and how I said in the video just then, I was about to say my weight, and this is personal for me. My weight in kilos when I first weighed at school, this is at school, on the school scales, I was 132.5 kilos. But this is why this is so personal, because I'm well and truly above a non-healthy weight for my age. I'm actually double it. So at school, 132.5, and today, which I weighed myself about a week and a half ago, my weight is 166.5 kilos. And I feel so bad about my weight that I'm really hoping to get more people behind me and understanding where from an early age that I gained a lot of weight. In a way, I wish I didn't, because if I didn't, I probably would be a mother by now. By now, I probably would have had one child and one on the way. So that's 2. By now, because I'm 26, turning 27 this year. But my number one thing that's stopping me is this. See, my weight. But it's a big hurdle to overcome. But I've been watching, I know the show has finished, and I don't think it's on TV anymore, but I've been watching American Ninja Warrior, and there's a few ladies on there that especially there's one, maybe 2 ladies on there that get into my head and they want me to work. And those 2 ladies are Jessie Graff and one of my favorite people, one of my favorite people that are now in WWE is Kacy Catanzaro. Now, she was on American Ninja Warrior, but she got told other plans. So in WWE, my favorite women are Kacy Catanzaro, the Bella Twins, Paige, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Fair, Carmella, Naomi, the Sonia person, and rounding up, holding 11th spot is Ronda Rousey. But obviously my top males in WWE is John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, if he's still in it, of course. Oh, and I forgot to add another person to the female ones. I know she's not actually still in it anymore, but another of my favourite women was AJ Lee. So as I was saying, my top males are John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Triple H, and so on and so forth. But as I was saying, with relationships and that, I've been through a lot of relationships, ups and down relationships, and I'm kind of currently in one now, but it's just a trial run. I can't say who with, because I would get my ass kicked by a few people, not saying who. They know who they are. But yeah. And obviously my name is Sonia Lathan, Leathan. I'm a female. I am 26 from Victoria, Wendouree, Victoria. And I turned 27 this year. And my top five AFL teams are Essendon, Carlton, Bulldogs, Collingwood, and rounding up my top five, Richmond. So, okay, I have to go for now, and if you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. Oh, and I have to mention, my mother goes for Collingwood, and at the moment I am still living with my mum. But even if I do find a relationship, I don't know if I'll ever move back out of my mum's, because mum and I are on a good rope right now. A few years ago we had a fallout, but we're all good now, and I'm proud of that. But there's one thing I want to do, is I want to give a couple of shout outs. A couple of shout outs before I leave. The first shout out is to my new adoptive sister called Juz. I won't give her last name away because that's just not right. But I will tag her in it, obviously, if I'm allowed. But first I'll share them, and she'll obviously listen to it. Another person is my another two people or three people. my adoptive niece, Naomi, and then there's another two people that I want to give a shout out to, Mary, aka yeah, I won't say that one because and then there's another shout out I want to give a shout out to, Emily, of course, I want to give a shout out to. But there's one main male that I want to give out a shout out to, because this male is trying to be there for me because he doesn't like me. He doesn't like people the way they're treating me at the moment, and he does understand where I'm coming from, and he wants to also try and be there for me, knowing he doesn't actually live in Wendouree. He lives in Melbourne. And obviously this person is a great guy. At the moment, I am treating him as a brother. At the moment, who knows? But obviously, as I said in the last couple of videos, I'm kind of currently in a trial relationship, which I'm so happy about. And as I said, shout out to my brother, Nathan Patterson. You're a great guy, and I'm glad that you're there for me, as well as everyone else. And then there's another two people that I want to give a shout out to. Obviously, Matthew Field, I want to give a shout out to, and your mother also. And I also want to say that